guys, it's John here, and this is a camera test between the Galaxy S22 Ultra Exynos 2200, the Galaxy S23 Ultra Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, Galaxy S24 Ultra Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and the S24 Plus Exynos 2400. So it's a very wet and cold day today, and we're going to see how well we can do with these cameras, because there's not much sunshine to look at really, which is a bit of a shame, but we can see whether there's any big major differences between the four cameras. Now we're just recording at 4K 30 FPS at the moment. Might switch over to 8K 30 on the three newer phones, but the S22 Ultra cannot do that sadly. So it's a bit of a shame. Quite windy and it is wet today, so just bear that in mind. To see whether you can notice any differences between the phones here. Do have a bit of blue sky coming out. Okay, let's see if we can do some zooming over here, see what's going on. Like I say, it is raining here, so it's going to be an interesting one to see how well these can do. We're going to go into 10 times zoom. Okay, here we are at 10 times zoom on all phones. So, see what you think quality here. Quite interesting differences between them. S22 Ultra actually looking pretty good. Compare that to the S23 Ultra, it's looking pretty shocking in comparison. Both S24s look very nice. Obviously S24 Ultra looking better than the Plus. We'll go out to 3 times zoom now. Okay, so here we are at 3 times zoom. Do a tiny bit of walking as well, see how the stabilisation does. Pretty good on all phones, as far as I can see. I am trying here not to get stuck in the mud. It is extremely wet and horrible today, but as these have all had the February update now, I thought it'd be a good time to do a video test. We'll switch over to the front-facing camera now, and again we're still at 4K 30 FPS, and as you can see I'm getting absolutely soaked here at the moment. That is the dedication that Android Addicts brings you, obviously. But yeah, it's interesting to see the differences here on the phones. It's slightly squiff. Yeah, it's not doing too badly on all phones here. S23 does look pretty nice. I don't know if that's just because it's light greener, or a lot greener, sorry, than the other phones. Yeah, the S22 Ultra here is looking slightly washed out in comparison. What we'll do is do some 8K now, but I'm going to turn off the old S22 Ultra here as I can't do it, and we'll just come back to see how the 8K looks. Right, so here we are doing 8K 30 on the S23 Ultra, S24 Ultra and the S24 Plus. So hopefully this will give you an idea as to how they compare. Now obviously you're probably not even watching this on an 8K monitor, so you won't get the full detail, but it's always better to record in better quality if you can, obviously. So we'll just run this for a few moments and see how they compare. But yeah, it is pretty wet out here and quite windy, quite chilly, as it always is in this area of the UK. But hopefully this gives you a good idea as to how the 8K 30 is performing on all phones. Okay, we're back at 4K 30 and we're doing some ultra-wide testing now, see how the cameras compare here. Now it's quite possible I'm getting rain on the lens of the phones, so hopefully that doesn't affect things too much. All phones looking pretty good. So the colour representation on the S24s is better than the S23. Again, the S23 is just always that bit greener and brighter with its colours. Yeah, I think there's a bit of water on the lens of the S23. It certainly is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off without smudging it and making it worse. So just bear that in mind, there's a bit of water there on the S23 Ultra. Yeah, I hope this video was useful. I'm going to take a few photos now and we can compare those as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.